Out to gorgeous Lake Maurepas with Mr. Stanley Daigle and Stanley Jr., where we will be catfishing. They're professionals, so I'm sure we'll catch buku fish today. The hook nets have been located. Mr. Stanley reels them in using a big winch, much easier than the old way by hand. But it's still a good workout. Guess nothing real good comes easy. This is the most exciting part. When we find out what we've caught. The fish don't want to come out of the water because they know their destination once they come aboard. But we can't count our fish until they're in the boat. Look out for the sliding catfish, Stanley. These need to be sorted by size. Smaller ones go back into the water, and we eat the big ones. While Stanley sorts, Stanley Jr. prepares the nets to be thrown back out for the next day's catch. He washes the nets with bleach to kill any fungus, then rebaits them. Meanwhile, the boxes are filling up and the catch is not transferred to the holding box, which has been iced down.
Wow, I like that bucket.
This Opelousas cat will go home with me for Cuvio. The nets have been rebaited and are thrown back into the water. And Mr. Stanley knows where each and every one of his nets are located. But don't ask him where, because he won't tell you. Then it's off to another location to check more nets. Isn't this beautiful? You can't find a view like this when you're working in an office or a kitchen either, as far as that goes. Wonder what this one will have.
Oh my gosh, how pretty. Whoa. C'est tout petit? Oh. Oh, mais c'est malheureux. Non? Ah ouais, mais ça... Mais oui. Ah oui.
Then we're off to another set of nets.
Monsieur Stanley, vous avez attrapé d'autres poissons là? Vous avez attrapé? Oh, mais non, ouais. On va cuire tout ça à midi, hein? Oui. Ah ouais, on va bien cuire ça. Huh, Stanley? We're gonna eat good today, huh?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna catch some fish.
I just can't stand this suspense, but we'll soon know. Wow, now that's some fish. What a catch! We hit catfish jackpot. Now the sorting begins again. Smaller ones are thrown back. They're not leaked, but there's plenty of larger ones to be boxed. Seems like we'll need the help of a shovel to handle all of these fish. After sorting, the fish are iced down before we deliver them to the fish processor.
They keep everything.
We may have caught the fish, but our day's work is not over yet. When we get to the processor, the fish must be unloaded and then weighed.
Next week.
Can you imagine we actually caught 1,800 pounds of fish in one day?
156.
They are iced down again before being prepared for market. This is the biggest catch of the day, a 16-pounder. The large fish are skinned manually. You need a sharp knife and a pair of fish pliers to do the job. The smaller ones are run over a skinner, a machine which easily skins the fish. And after a hard day's work, here are 2 catfish that are ready for my frying pan.
Well, you've wondered what happens when two old Cajuns go fishing, and now you know a lot of fish are caught.